Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. I'm Susan McGuire, Director of Professional Development at ACCE. In today's short webinar, I have the privilege of telling you about this year's ACCE convention in Long Beach, California, which will take place from July 14th to 17th, 2019. We are excited about the educational, networking, and social events planned, and we really hope you can join us if you're able to. We really appreciate the opportunity to share this information with you, so thank you so much to Tiffany for inviting us. Before we start the program, I have a few housekeeping notes. First, attendees are in listen-only mode during the webinar to avoid background noise. Second, after the presentation, we'll have time for questions, which you can ask by using the question function of the webinar. The question box is on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Just type in your question and I will be able to see it and will answer it at the end of the presentation. We do have a whole team of ACCE staffers planning the convention, so if I don't have the answer to your question, I will find the person who does and will get right back to you. I will also have my contact information on this next slide right here. So feel free to email me after the webinar if you have any follow-up questions or questions you didn't think of. Or even better yet, I will have the contact information for our event planning team, our convention event planning team on the last slide, and you can email that address for more information as well. And third, this webinar is being recorded, and I will provide the link to Tiffany so she can share it with all of you. The presentation slides today I will also share with her as well. So that's it. I will get started. Our convention this year will be held at the beautiful, newly renovated Long Beach Convention and Entertainment Center. Located in the heart of downtown Long Beach, the center is within walking distance to first-class accommodations, shopping, dining, attractions, sightseeing, and 5.5 miles of sandy beach. The center recently invested $50 million into modernizing the design and functionality of its event space, and we are delighted to be there this year. At our ACCE 2019 convention, over 3+ days, we'll be offering educational workshops, roundtable discussions, general sessions, meetings, a great expo hall, meals, our amazing welcome reception, the ACCE Awards Show, and our closing party. The general schedule is on these two slides. The first slide here shows Sunday, July 14th and Monday, July 15th. And the next slide shows the 16th and the 17th. I will go over all of these offerings in more detail in the slides to come. It's a jam-packed 3 days, and we know that you'll leave feeling energized and motivated to make your chamber the best it can be. So, digging down into some of these events, on Monday, July 15th, our keynote speaker will be Henry Timms. Henry is the co-author of the international best-selling book New Power and will discuss new power dynamics and how the most effective organizations can gain advantage by channeling the participatory energy in their communities. His presentation will provide practical takeaways on how your chamber should think about leadership, spread ideas, and raise money. Our keynote speaker on Tuesday morning will be Carla Harris. Carla is Vice Chairman of Global Wealth Management and Senior Client Advisor at Morgan Stanley, named one of Fortune magazine's 50 most powerful Black executives in corporate America. She will energize the ACCE 19 audience and share the proven strategies that have helped her succeed. She'll discuss the power of perception in the workplace, the key relationships that can drive your success, and the importance of authentic leadership. After the keynotes on Monday and Tuesday, each day will be packed with educational workshops on topics around leadership, membership development, marketing and communications, economic development, talent, inclusion, revenue, events, government affairs, and more. In our workshops, we always include the opportunity for interaction, discussion, and sharing, and we work really hard to include speakers who are engaging and really at the top of their fields. We really think that you will benefit and enjoy our lineup this year. On Wednesday morning, we will open with an early special session by Libby Spears on storytelling. And during the rest of the morning, we will have roundtable discussions on a variety of topics so that participants have the opportunity to sift through and build on the learning over the previous several days. So this slide provides just a sampling of the workshops and roundtables we'll be presenting. You'll find a more complete list and a description of each session by clicking on the link at the bottom of the slide, and we'll be adding more sessions to this list. So please check back often. At convention, we have a mobile convention app with a complete schedule, presenters, and session descriptions that will be complete and up to date. So during the convention and before, you can check on that and choose the sessions that you'd like to attend. In addition, we will also have peer-to-peer networking and learning through peer group meetings organized by chamber and community size, and also by professional area. The peer group meetings are generally for CEOs and are organized by community size. We also have a meeting, and that's not shown here on this slide, for senior staff of metro and major community chambers. The professional interest meetings are open to all and focus on the areas listed. Each will follow a different format. For example, I'm running the membership development meeting, and that will take the form of problem-solving roundtables led by our membership development division board and sales award winners. All meetings allow lots of times for sharing and making connection with peers who do what you do, and many folks continue those connections through the year and from convention to convention. One more really important resource at the convention is our ACCE exhibit hall. Engage with chamber-focused sponsors and exhibitors, where you'll see the latest products, services, and technology tools on the market, from revenue-generating affinity programs to software for member management and everything in between. Booth numbers and more expo information will be available on our convention mobile app, sponsored by National Chamber Program Office Depot. This year, the Exhibit Hall Passport will be available on the app, and you'll want to be sure to visit booths to enter the drawing that will be held in the hall on the 16th for some incredible prizes provided by our sponsors and exhibitors. Coffee and lunch will also be provided in the exhibit hall on Monday and Tuesday. So, in addition to these opportunities, we have lots of social events. The first is our first-timers networking reception and orientation. If this is your first convention, we invite you to join us for a special networking reception where you'll enjoy drinks and snacks while making new ACCE friends, and that will be followed by an orientation session that will provide answers to all your convention questions. And this is a photo of last year's session, which was very lively. We are doing the ACCE cheer at the end of the session there. These two first-timer events are sponsored by LeaderCast, and you'll also have the chance to win some great gifts. Right after the first-timers meeting, we have our wonderful welcome reception at the Cove. So on this first evening of the convention, you'll get into a California state of mind when you meet your ACCE friends at the Cove, which is one of downtown's illustrious event spaces emerging from the convention center's recent renovation. Enjoy light fare, cool drinks, music, and good company in a truly unique setting. I actually have a wonderful video, just a short 1 to 2 minute video of the Cove event space that I will provide with a recording of this webinar. You can get a sense of the setting, and it's going to be really wonderful and fun. After our welcome party, you're welcome to join in optional networking dinners with ACCE friends old and new. Swap ideas and share stories as you have fun during this Dutch Treat networking dinner in one of the sensational restaurants in Long Beach. So these are small group networking dinners, about 12 or so folks in each, so you have a good chance to meet your peers and meet friends new and old. You can sign up for a dinner at the convention registration desk when you arrive in Long Beach. Then, to make your first night even more memorable, we've added a bar crawl from 9 to 11 p.m. in Long Beach. We're working on details of that now, and we'll have information available soon regarding the bars we'll be visiting and a complete map of the route. So Monday night is the night many folks are looking forward to the most. At our awards show and reception, we celebrate the men and women of the chamber world who have made an impact on the profession and whose innovative efforts are influencing the work of chambers in the future. Our host is an ACCE favorite, comedian James Cunningham, who will delight and entertain you. During the celebration, we'll induct this year's Life Member honorees, welcome a new class of certified chamber executives, salute communications and membership superstars, and cheer on the 2019 Chambers of the Year. On Tuesday night, we'll start with our peer group dinners. These include the Metro Major CEO dinner, the Metro Major Senior Staff dinner, the Hometown Chambers Council dinner, and the Emerging Cities Council dinner. If you're not already part of one of these peer groups, you can let us know of your interests and we'll connect you so that you can join one of them for dinner. Otherwise, you're welcome to gather with friends and explore Long Beach and dine at one of their fabulous restaurants on Tuesday evening. Then later that evening, we'll have our wonderful closing party aboard the historic Queen Mary. We'll gather on the veranda deck and grill, where beautiful hand-painted murals cover the walls of what used to be the first-class nightclub and famous restaurant. Enjoy lively music, fine food and drink as you stroll through to the sun deck to take in dramatic nighttime views of a Long Beach skyline. So, how can you register for the convention? Well, if you're an ACCE member, click on the link shown in this slide, that first link. Scroll down and click on Register Today. Simple as that. Registration covers access to the workshops, forums, general sessions, the expo hall, some meals, the welcome reception, the ACCE Awards show, and the closing party. Full information and other registration options are available on the website by clicking on the link on that slide. If you're not an ACCE member, then please email my friend Dana Ketterling. She or one of the other folks on our ACCE membership team will get back to you about the most cost-effective way to get to the convention. She'll be happy to provide a special welcome registration price for you as a new ACCE member and first-time attendee. So where can you stay in Long Beach? Well, Long Beach has many great hotels, and we've booked conference blocks at several of them. One of those conference hotel blocks still has space available, and that is the Courtyard Long Beach downtown. This hotel is within walking distance to the Long Beach Convention Center and features a 24-hour fitness center and heated outdoor pool. It has balconies in every hotel room, some with views of the harbor. To get the special negotiated conference rate, you'll need to book soon. The block will close on June 21st or whenever it's sold out. So please click on the link on this slide for more information and to register. So that's my presentation today. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have either now or after the webinar, or find someone else to answer them. So we have one question on dress for the convention. It's business casual. So I rarely see, coats and ties and things like that at the actual convention sessions and workshops. We do have a more of a dressy dress up for the awards show. So folks tend to be in a party mode. So more dressing up for that evening, but during the convention itself, business casual, wear what you're comfortable in. I'd recommend bringing a sweater or something because the conference rooms can be cool. And that is all I see for questions. Just want to say thank you to all of you again for participating in the webinar. Thank you, Tiffany, for inviting us. Again, please don't hesitate to contact one of us if you have any questions. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here is a link to the convention website. Check that page for all the information I covered in the webinar and much more, and also for updated schedules and information. The events team can be contacted at the email or phone number below. Contact them if you have questions about registration or any other questions about the convention. Again, thanks so much for participating today. Thank you again to Tiffany for inviting us to present, and I hope everyone has a wonderful afternoon and that I see many of you in Long Beach this summer. Bye-bye.